It's time to dissect Sandeep Lamichhane's action and go through his strengths and weaknesses here on Hoggs Vlog. Atal Baral, you wanted me to talk about the teenage leg spinner from Nepal, Sandeep Lamichhane. Here we go. His strengths are his wrong'un and his accuracy. His weakness, he doesn't get too much turn on his leg spin, even though it does beat a lot of right-handers outside edges, but that's because they're all looking for that wrong'un. So he's got good disguise. So I'm going to compare him with Shane Warne in this video. Firstly, Shane Warne has better core strength than Sandeep Lamichhane. That's why you see Sandeep Lamichhane having a quick run up to the crease so he can get that momentum flowing through his bowling action. When he lands, he gets a good foundation with his feet. The front heel is in line with the back foot toes. So that creates good alignment towards the area that he wants to deliver the ball. But it all falls away from there. Now this is where I'm going to bring Shane Warne in. If you look at Shane Warne, his body is going towards the target, whereas Lamichhane, he's fallen away. His front arm has come out and he's opened up his body. And Shane Warne has more round arm action than Lamichhane, who is more vertical. That is why Shane Warne gets a lot more drift, drop and turn off the surface with his leg spinner, whereas Sandeep Lamichhane is fighting against the elements. He can't get those revolutions on the ball. But what it does, it brings his strength. Because he's opened up, it allows that wrist to get more turn on his wrong'un than what Shane Warne did, and that's why his wrong'un is so potent. Now, if I want to add a few things to Lamichhane's armoury, firstly, I want to get a more potent top spinner on where it gets more dip and extra bounce. For those batsmen who can't read him as well and want to play the sweep shot, they can't control it as well, creates a lot of top edges. The other ball that I'd like to see him bring in is the back spinner or the flipper. What that does is players that want to play back and play the pull shots and the cuts, it gives him an option to have a skidder to quicken up, and if a player doesn't pick it, creates the LBs and bold opportunities. The other thing that I like about Lamichhane moving forward is I think he's a good thinker of the game. He reads, he's able to adapt to situations. I watched him against Brisbane Heat last year in the Big Bash, and Banton got a hold of him in the first over. I think 20 runs off that over. Banton was just sweeping, sweeping, sweeping. The next time he bowled to Banton, he shortened it up and made Banton play off the back foot, something that he didn't want to play. So good change up there. He brought the momentum back in his favour, brought the contest back in his favour, so good thinking. Now if we look at some of the performances that he's had throughout his career, out of the 70 odd innings that he's bowled, 13 times he's got 3 wickets or more. Now that is very productive, and that's why a lot of teams around the T20 circuit want this young man in their lineups. I'm just quickly going to look at my note. 80 of the wickets that he's got, I think he's got 104 wickets in T20 cricket, 80 of them are from the top 6. Now that is absolutely awesome numbers. That's what you want from a frontline genuine wicket taker, getting wickets in the top 6. And if you look at his IPL record, that's probably the worst record that he's got in the T20 tournaments, but it's all players that are dominant against spin. He's got a economy rate of 8.34, I think it is, but he's got 2 3-4s out of 9 games. He's not even 20 yet. He's got a lot of learning to do, he's got a lot of development, and he's going to be potent in the IPL moving forward. And the Delhi Capitals want to keep this young man because the more experience he gets, the more dominant he's going to get in this particular tournament. Now, I like this young man. I think he's got a bright future, and the reason why Nepal cricket is rising through the ranks is because of young talent coming through right now. Sandeep Lamichhane, any team that I coach in T20 cricket, you're going to be one of the first that I'm going to be after to pick in my 11. Good luck, young man. Now, I hope you like that analysis. If you do, well, hang on. I'm just going to pop down here and then pop up. This is where the little button is if you want to subscribe so you know when the next video is coming out. Hey, let's get into the cricket, and England and West Indies are coming your way on the TV screen shortly. Keep on turning them, Sandeep.